Hey guys, how's it going? I'm in my new house. We just moved. I wanted to respond to a couple of people that asked questions. Just to recap, last week I sent out a video just asking you to ask me any questions you may have about my content or just the spiritual realm in general, and maybe I could provide some answers. So, with my cat box behind me and my dirty room that I have yet to really unpack, I will do my best to respond to Mind Your Soul. He said something in the range of, how do I build a solid ego and identity? Huh. So, yeah, I think it's important for you to ask yourself, what is a solid ego and identity? Because objectively, there is no answer to the question. So it's a question that you have, that you probably feel like you have because you read about it and you learned something called an ego and you're interested in spirituality and you want to improve or become enlightened or become happier. And you've read things of how to accomplish that. One of the things that come up in that field is, well, first you need a solid ego. Some people say this. I think it goes something like this. Um, you need a solid ego or identity before you can let go of it. Because if it's not there, supposedly, you can't let go of it, or you don't have develop if you haven't developed um, an ego that is able to make choices through life and accomplish what it wants, it won't have the structure to then go along a strenuous spiritual path. Because supposedly the spiritual path is strenuous. In my experience, it's very strenuous, but it's not objectively strenuous. For some people, it's actually quite pleasant. Some people, it's moderately strenuous. So, yeah, ask yourself what you think the ego is and the identity, because from there, if you feel like you have something solid that you believe in, work with that. And if it's wanting to become more disciplined or more successful, whatever that means to you, go for it. It may feel really great to do, and so why not? Because ultimately, there's nothing saying you can't do anything. Enjoy the life of succeeding. Enjoy the life of creating a business and outsmarting your rival. Um, Create a supposed structure that can do it well. A structure that can say, hey, I'm going to go do a marathon and train and do it and accomplish it and keep accomplishing until you're bored of it, or just do it until you die. There's nothing that says you just can't do what you want to do, whatever that is, and do it. If it's becoming successful and whatever that means to you, why not? Because ultimately it's just existence. We're all the same existence, supposedly experiencing a thing called a subjective experience and an objective experience, as science may say, or Ken Wilber may say. Um, it's neither right or wrong. A lot of people think that the world exists within there are people who have choices, or everything's determined. And that's the range. It's one or the other, or it's somewhere in between. And I would say that existence encompasses that range and more. So it's so that saying that you hear, it's neither choice nor not choice. It's still within the encompassing of existence. Because yeah, to get back to your question, as I drift away from it, um, from my point of view, there isn't a solid identity or a solid ego. They come and go. The perceptions of being a particular somebody who feels like whatever that somebody feels like. Yeah, I'm a mad person. I'm agitated. I've definitely had an agitated identity lately as I've moved and there's been things come up. There's more of some identity that comes up. It's like, this is so frustrating. Things aren't going the way that they were before. Things were much smoother before. What's happened? What am I doing wrong? It's a thought process. It's a type of experience that existence creates. Just like water and rain comes and goes when it does. The wind blows in a certain direction, just as it does. The desire to go out and run a marathon and become really disciplined and have to push through it. And sometimes that desire is there and it feels like a somebody and it's hard. It sucks. The next one, oh, that was quite easy. That was great. I did really well. It was very, very easy. It's just much easier. I did much better. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's just, wow, what happened? It just doesn't even feel like it started. It doesn't feel like it ended. No time. These are all the ranges of whatever you want to call it, experience, subjectivity. It's not being done and it's not being done. So again, where are you at right now? What do you want to do? Maybe you've never gone the direction of really pursuing for a while. So try it out. Just try it out. Even if it's uncomfortable sometimes, just like make it a goal of I'm going to do it. And even if I'm not happy with it sometimes, I'm still going to do it. And then do that for a while. A few months, a few years. And eventually it may just feel natural and in your heart to be like, you know, I understand what it means to be disciplined. That felt good. And maybe there'll be nothing for a while and you'll just close your eyes and enjoy that. Or to play video games or whatever. Maybe you just want to be peaceful and meditate long hours. But do that for a few years. And then eventually you want to do something else. That's life. You may feel like a different person in the future than you do today. That's life. We all felt like kids at some point, and we have a certain kind of kidness and kid personality. We didn't choose to feel like a kid and act like a kid. We just had a kidness to us. And eventually we'll probably have an elderliness to us. Perhaps slower to think. Can't really remember our keys as much. Don't really remember who we are. Yeah, here we are. Memories will fade. Feel like we need to do something, but we already did it. Oh, that might happen. And maybe it was a result of brain stuff. And so that's kind of a broad answer, pointing towards a lot of different things to think about if they pull you in that direction. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Maybe I'll respond with another video or just respond to you in YouTube. If you have any other questions about like videos you may want to see, that'd be great because I'm looking for inspiration to topics. And with that, I guess we'll end the video. Okay, take care. Bye.